Welcome to February State of the Market. Welcome back, Ainsley. Great to have you here. So I'm, not flying solo, trying to remember everything myself. How have we started the year?
Hit the ground running, basically. It is busy. But let's start with what the RBA is doing.
Yeah, so RBA moved to the 8 times a year for their meetings instead of 11 times a year. What are the experts, even though they change their opinions on a regular basis, but on a site that we look at on a regular basis, it seems that 16% of the experts are expecting rates to drop at the next meeting in March, which means 84% don't expect any change, but it's nice to be talking about potential drops rather than potential increases.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though the Governor of the Reserve Bank hasn't ruled out increases. So, but it seems to appear that there may not be more increases, or if so, not many, which is nice.
Which is nice, yeah. Which means there's like a bit more stability in the market.
Absolutely.
And on that, so with rates being stable, what are you seeing?
The biggest one of the biggest differences into the new year has been people making decisions, and I think part of that is the stability of rates. So people have got a bit more confidence that they're not going to go up numerous times. No guarantee on that, which means people are like, okay, we need to buy. We've got more confidence. Okay, maybe we need to move one town further away or one suburb further away. But now people are making decisions just because we went through that period of increase. So it seems to have helped quite a bit.
Yeah, and with the history of more properties coming on the market in January and February, I know that we've seen a lot of people buying.
Incredible.
Yeah.
The
last 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it really depends on where in the nation. So. So we've got buyers, I'm just thinking at the moment, in Adelaide, Perth, and it's tough. It's really tough. Places are going really quickly. Brisbane certainly having that as well. In Melbourne and Victoria largely, seems to be better buying times and people buying. So that's been a nice couple of weeks. Seeing very happy buyers.
Absolutely. And a lot of first home buyers that we've been seeing entering the market as well, which is great. And with that, a lot of people, especially with me, like this morning, for example, I had someone call who had self-assessed that they couldn't afford to buy and they want to get into their first home. So with borrowing capacities tighter than they've ever been before, what are we able to do to help in that area, if possible?
Well, buyers advocates is really big. I mean, I think of those who are buying, we of course have clients who don't use a buyer's advocate. Absolutely we do. But gee, if I think about those recent purchases, it's a common thread that most of them have buyer's advocates.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And as much, and I know from personal experience, I love negotiation. Absolutely love it. But I still use a buyer's advocate because at the end of the day, I don't want to spend more than I need to. Right? Because
that's right.
We all work hard for the money. We've got families, etc., and personal circumstances. So, and you want to buy well.
And for those entering the market, borrowing capacity, is hard. But we've been able to use a lot of different lenders, which can help our customers achieve, that little bit more.
So some of these non-bank lenders at the moment, the borrowing capacity in certain situations is just a lot higher, and that's certainly helping some of our clients purchase. So there are lenders that we might use, let's say, most of the time, but at the moment, that's changing a bit, which is good. And this is obviously the benefit in the broking space, that it's all about what is right for the client at the time that we're doing it, which can be very different to what it was 6 months ago or a year ago.
That's right.
Which is fun.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for trying to keep it short and sweet for February. Hopefully that's not too much for you to take in.
Bit of activity, which is really, really good. Any queries, let us know. But thank you again, and till next month.
See you guys.